Well folks, I don't know if you watched the bass clip the other week. I did promise that I'm going to do a couple of cook-ups this week, just to make up for not cooking that bass the other week. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So let's see what we catch this week.
What a day. There's a few birds just working out the front here, but they don't look like they're chomping on too much. We're just going to have a bit of a look. Just turn that motor down for a minute. I'm going to head out around about 13 kilometers that way towards the sun. I'm on my own today, so it's a solo trip, and let's see how we go. I'm after absolutely anything I can eat, so I'm not targeting anything in particular. Reef fish, pelagics, whatever's around. Hopefully there'll be something around, so I can get a little bit of footage of catching something and then get some really nice footage of cooking it. Much better fish. He took that, absolutely slammed it. I'm trying not to get reef from him. Geez, that was a good fish. Took me straight into the, snapped the braid right over the top of the reef, whatever that was. That was a cracker. So the technique I'm using, guys, is just drifting the pilly up, not even burleying at the moment. Drifting the whole pilly back out onto the reef and just filling it as we go. I just got a little touch there. Just keep feeding it back. They'll actually swallow it and they'll run with it. Oh, it's a good fish. Gotta get him out of that reef. Can't let him in that reef. Got him away from the reef now, so I'll take my time with him. He's a good fish. I don't know what it is. Thumper. Got a bit of colour coming up. It's a kingfish, I think. I don't know. What is it? Looks like some sort of a trevally. Yes! Not even sure what it is. It's a good trevally, but of some description. It looks like a tea leaf trevally, maybe. He's got a good size. Whew. He was hard to get off the bottom, that's for sure. Well guys, a beautiful trevally, absolutely beautiful trevally. Geez, he's put up a really nice fight. What a beautiful fish, absolutely beautiful. I think it's a tea leaf trevally, but I'll look it up when I get back. Well guys, it's been an interesting day. I'm starting to get a storm brewing, so I'm going to head in. I think it's not worth risking it. And when it blows out here, geez, she blows. So just going to head in. I'll just turn around and just show you what it looks like, what I've got might have coming. It's already hit the land at the moment, so I might just head in. I think safe, not sorry. So okay guys, looking forward to getting back on the barbecue and cooking up a few. Well guys, that was a fun ride back. Started to rain, I thought it was going to come in. Just got back in time. And yeah, so let's get back to the house. Well guys, the first fish I'm going to show you today is that beautiful trevally that I caught. Unfortunately, I tried to put it back, but it didn't go back real well, so I've actually not wasted it. We're going to smoke up the trevally today. Very lightly smoked, and then I'm going to pan sear it. I'm going to serve it with some beetroot, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. So the first thing I have to do is put on a little cure on the on this trevally. Look how beautiful it is. Absolutely beautiful. It was it's called a Tea Leaf Trevally, so I found out exactly what it was called, and I'm going to show you how to cook it. What I need to do now is just firm the flesh up a little bit. Absolutely wonderful. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of salt on here, which is our sea salt, Creole crushed sea salt, a little bit of sugar, and I'm only lightly curing this fish. I'm not actually doing a heavy cure on it. I just want to firm the flesh up a little bit. Beautiful and white, not too much salt, more sugar than salt. Okay, now I'm just going to leave that now for probably around about 20 minutes to just draw out the moisture. Just see how I've set this up here. So what I've got is a paper towel, and I just want to get a little bit of a cold cure into there. A nice ice block, you could use ice, but I like to use an ice block so that we don't get any water on the fish. And yeah, I'm just going to actually smoke this in my barbecue. So what I've got here is the grill plate with the bars here is on, and then here is a little bit cooler. So I'm just going to throw some rosemary that I've just picked from my tree. So this is green rosemary straight off the tree, just to start to create a little bit of smoke. I'm just going to put the lid down, and we'll start creating a little bit of smoke so we can really perfume this beautiful trevally up. And as you can see, it should start smoking pretty quickly. So straight in with our trevally. The trevally's on ice. Just pop that in there. Looking good, folks. A little bit of smoke around the place. People will think the house is on fire. So probably time to turn the barbecue off now. We don't want to over smoke it, and we also don't want to get a really sort of bitter burnt flavour through the trevally. So I'm just going to turn that barbecue off. Yeah, it's looking really good, as you can see. Starting to take on that real smoky flavour. So what I'm serving with the smoked trevally today is I've roasted off some beautiful beetroot, as you can see here. Really nice. So I just roast them off, salt and pepper, oil, so easy, till they're nice and soft. I pickled some red onions, and also I've got some nice radish, and we're going to use some cucumber ribbons that I've cut up really nicely here. They're going to go on top of the trevally, and we're going to serve that with a horseradish sour cream. It goes so well with smoked fish. Righto, so the fish is nicely smoked now, and it's still nice and cold. We've still got plenty of ice on there. So what I'm going to do now is put some olive oil in the pan, and it's cold olive oil that we're putting in there. A little bit more sea salt on top of the fish, and I'm actually going to put it on the heat in a cold pan and bring it up to temperature so that the skin gets really crispy. Now the secret with when we're doing trevally, because it is a semi-oily fish, it tends to dry out very quickly. So what I normally do is I'll just turn the actual frying pan off completely now, so the residual heat in the frying pan will finish off cooking the fish while I start to slide up. So while the fish is actually resting, it's time to get the plate ready for it. Now I'm going to use these little tweezers here because that just helps me from getting beetroot all over my hands. Wow, absolutely beautiful piece. The beetroot it's just so meaty and So good when it's roasted, because what happens to it actually dehydrates. So you end up with all the sugars sort of caramelizing. And yeah, absolutely superb. Love it. Beetroot. Australians absolutely love it. To be honest, when I first came out from the UK, not really eating beetroot that much with anything. And the guys over here, they put it on everything, and it is a beautiful vegetable. Sensational. Earthy, and it goes so well with smoked fish. And what's great about this dish is that that fish is just staying in that pan, no problems at the moment, because it's still cooking, and it's going to be nice and moist when we eat it. So there we go. In the industry or in the trade, we'd probably call this something fancy like a carpaccio or beetroot. I just want to put these down here for a little bit of a crunch too. This is our I've just put these in a bit of ice water. Just use my hands to speed it up a bit. Nice. Okay. Now then, just a few drops of our horseradish. Beautiful horseradish. Sour cream. Really is good. I absolutely love horseradish and sour cream with any type of smoked fish. Smoked salmon in particular is really good as well. Beautiful piece of smoked trevally. Wow, how good does that look? Just going to finish it off with a few pickled onions. So I've just pickled this in a little bit of sake, tiny bit of sake, and rice wine vinegar, and then just a few cucumber ribbons on the top, and voila, there we go. So there we go, folks. Beautiful smoked trevally with beetroot carpaccio and a really nice horseradish sour cream. Superb. Let's move on to the next dish. Now this is a better fish. There it is, our beautiful Szechuan sweet lip emperor, and that's with a sweet and sour sauce, and it's absolutely superb. We've got some pad choi with it. And we'll see you every Friday at the Hook and Cook. Don't forget to check out Scotty's clip next week. It's an absolute ripper. We'll see you then. Cheers, guys. We'd like to give a big thank you to all our sponsors for 2019.